Well, I'm Wright. I'm a pastor here in Athens, Georgia. I'm going to Heidelberg, Germany this summer. I'm going to participate in a large outreach to the students at the university there. I'm going with the Great Exchange, and the Great Exchange is a missions organization that seeks to reach college students with the gospel of Jesus Christ. And I've participated with the Great Exchange in many outreach events at the University of Georgia and even in our local farmers market. I'm really excited to be going to Germany. It'll be my first time in Europe, and very much looking forward to meeting some German students and sharing the gospel with them. How I ended up going on this particular trip was by way of a little bit of happenstance, but it seems that God has directed my path towards this trip, and I'm very much looking forward to going and talking and meeting the German students in Heidelberg. But one of the things I love about the Great Exchange is it provides a context to talk to people about spiritual things. And as I talk to people about spiritual things, I then have the opportunity to share the gospel with the people who I'm communicating with. And there's probably not a better method that I've seen or used so far that allows a normal Christian to engage in spiritual conversations with even total strangers. And my experience with the Great Exchange time and time again is one that has been very positive, and I've been able to share the gospel and talk about spiritual things with students who typically would have a very difficult time, I think, having that conversation. One of the things the Great Exchange does is it uses a survey to lead people into a conversation about spiritual matters, and that the context of those questions and that survey really provides a phenomenal on-ramp to have a conversation about the gospel. So I'm very much looking forward to going to Germany and seeing what the college students are like in that land, and very much looking forward to what God is going to be doing with us while we're there. One of the things I'm quite looking forward to, I really appreciate about this trip, is that we're going to have local indigenous Christians and Christian ministries in Heidelberg to work with. And so we're looking forward to going and partnering with missionaries and local student groups who are all going to be part of this outreach to the college students during our time there. And we're very much looking forward to spending quite a bit of time engaged in evangelism, engaged in gospel level conversations with the students there. And we're praying that God will use us to sow seeds of the gospel that will one day reap a harvest amongst the students there. And so we're going to go and be faithful to proclaim the gospel, and we're going to ask that the Lord takes that gospel and causes there to be growth in the hearts and lives of the students who we engage with there. I'm very glad to be going to the University of Heidelberg and looking forward to this time. So be in prayer for us if you see this before we go, and just ask that the Lord would do His work while we're there.